Hey, I'm Allie and I wanted to film a video about my favorite simple, minimal skincare routine for someone with very sensitive skin, like me. So I have gone through many phases of skincare, from not washing my face at the end of the day and leaving crusty mascara on my eyes, all the way to washing my face multiple times a day and putting on so many creams and serums and lotions to the point that they weren't doing anything, and it was ultimately causing me to break out. So over the last couple years, I've really gone on a journey, what a word, to just figure out what works really well for me. Disclaimer, and everyone says this, but everyone has different skin. So for me, saying that I have sensitive skin, that might look different than your sensitive skin. But the products that I'm primarily going to be talking about are super minimal in ingredients and fragrance free, as in artificial fragrance. And yeah, just not a lot to them. And so that's kind of like the top criteria that I look for now in skincare. So that being said, this skincare routine is not complete. I'll probably make an updated one when I find products in the future that kind of complete this routine. But this is what I've been doing for about the last, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months, and it's working really well for me. I have very few breakouts, very little irritation to no irritation, basically. So yeah, let's just dive in. So let's start with nighttime skin, because you're gonna learn that I do like nothing in the morning. Okay, so many YouTubers have talked about this, but this is the Bioderma Micellar water. I started buying this on Amazon. It's about $10 and it's just awesome for taking off makeup. I found that makeup wipes just pulled on my skin too much and were just a little bit too harsh. So I love using this with a cotton pad. It just takes everything off just more gently. And I do believe that it's really important to take your makeup off before you wash your face or cleanse your face, just to make sure you're getting everything off. Moving on to cleanser. This is the most boring cleanser of all time, and I absolutely love it. It's the Vanicream Gentle Facial Cleanser. And guys, this stuff is just awesome. It's, again, $10, maybe less, $8 to $10. I usually buy it on Amazon, but I know Target sells it. Walmart might sell it, not 100%. This is targeted for sensitive skin. It says on the label, it's free of dyes,
fragrance, masking fragrance, lanolin, parabens, formaldehyde, and other preservatives.
So this isn't awesome for like taking off your makeup, but just for giving your skin a really nice gentle cleanse, it's awesome. And I'm a firm believer in not necessarily spending a ton of money or putting a ton of effort into finding like the most magical cleanser, because cleansers sit on your skin for like 20 seconds and then you wash it off. So personally, I would rather invest more in a serum or a moisturizer, because that's gonna sit on your skin at least overnight for, hopefully if you're getting enough sleep, like 8 hours, 10 hours, maybe more. So yeah, I love this stuff. I don't really need to say anything else about it. Now its sister, the Vanicream Lite Lotion. I actually use this sometimes nighttime, always daytime. It's just really lightweight. And also this brand was recommended to me by a dermatologist. So again, it's not like marketed well, like no one really thinks like, ooh, Vanicream, but it's great. Again, this is like $10 or less, depending on if there's a sale, where you get it. Okay, so if I'm not using this at night, I'm using this. Now, I just don't like to spend a ton of money, just generally. But for me, this is like bougie because it's Origins. And this is their Drink Up Intensive Overnight Hydrating Mask with Avocado and Swiss Glacier Water. I don't know what Swiss glacier water is, but this stuff is amazing. When I moved from Chicago to Denver about 4 months ago, my skin did not know what was happening because the climate here is so much drier than it is in the Midwest. So yeah, my skin was so dry, did not know what was going on. So I needed to buy something just really intensive. And I would say I have pretty normal skin. It's not that oily, it's not that dry, but I went through a season of like dry Sahara skin. And this totally saved the day. So I was putting this on probably like every other day at night and didn't break me out. It does have like a slight fragrance, but when I look at the ingredients, there doesn't seem to be any actual like artificial fragrance or masking fragrance, which for me, that's what typically breaks me out. So yeah, I still use this probably once or twice a week at night, and it just feels really nice. It smells nice. And this is about $26. I love it. And I think I'm gonna just keep repurchasing this because it works. So, yep. Okay, so my next thing is at night and in the morning, actually, depending on the day, I will put on the Ordinary Niacinamide 10%, Zinc 1% serum. I guess it's a serum. It doesn't really say on the label. It just says it's a mineral blemish formula. I've been using this for about 2 years, I would say, and I repurchase every time I run out. This stuff is $5.90. I know, because I just bought 3 more to have in stock. So like I said, I am not super prone to breakouts nearly as much anymore now that I've just kind of figured out what works for my skin. That being said though, I'll still sometimes get a breakout, and what I like about this stuff is not only does it help heal breakouts, diminish breakouts, but it prevents them as well. So I'll put this on at night usually, just in kind of like the areas everywhere that I can get a breakout or get an irritation, and I just love it. It does the job. It's great. If I need to go on something with a little more heavy duty, I just use this drugstore stuff, Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment. It's just salicylic acid. There's so many different salicylic acids out there. Like I said, I think I bought this off of Amazon too. I know you could buy this at basically any drugstore, but I know for me, if I get like a zit, like that time of the month kind of a zit, this stuff is great. And again, at nighttime, I have been using the Glow Recipe Pineapple C Bright Serum. So this is a vitamin C serum, and I really like it for just kind of brightening up my skin, helping just kind of even out the tone and texture. I would say I have noticed a difference. It says, I remember when I was reading the directions, it says for people with sensitive skin to maybe apply it more like once every few days, and that's kind of what I've been sticking to, and I definitely see a difference in the brightness and tone and texture of my skin, so I've really been liking this. This is also from Sephora. I don't remember what the price of this guy is off the top of my head, but I can link the product down below. It's not hard to find. So yeah, I've just been really enjoying this. And this is probably my favorite thing to talk about because I am pale AF and I have to wear sunscreen during the day. Now, I used to break out from every sunscreen ever in the history. There was just always stuff in them that didn't agree with my skin, and also a lot of them just felt oily or weird, and makeup didn't sit well on top of them, and I could just feel them on my skin. This guy is fan-freaking-tastic. It sits well under makeup. It does not break me out. It's SPF 40. I see this working really well for almost anyone because it really is just kind of like another moisturizer, but it has sunscreen in it. I believe it is between $20 and $25. I think I ordered this from Walmart actually. And I know, again, you can get this from so many places, but this is the first sunscreen, the Elta MD daily, yeah, UV daily sunscreen, and it is just wonderful. So last but not least, I talked about this in my other video, but I thought I'd mention it here again. This is the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. It's a bentonite clay mask, and you get this huge jar, which takes forever to go through, which is great because you get, you know, a bang for your buck. This is like $10 max on Amazon. I've had this for forever. This is probably the second one I've purchased over the last few years. And I love it, even though I have sensitive skin. I know that some people recommend mixing it with apple cider vinegar. I don't. I used to do that, and my skin would be so red and irritated after that. So I just mix it with good old water, and it is a little like lumpy clumpy, but I get past that because just mixing it with water, leaving it on my face for about 8 to 10 minutes, washing it off, it's just awesome. It does such a great job of clearing my pores and all that jazz. It talked about how, you know, I do most of my skincare really at night. So when I wake up in the morning, basically all I do is I just rinse my face with some lukewarm water. And then I will sometimes put on my, the ordinary Niacinamide Zinc stuff. And then I will put on some of this. And then I will put on some of this. And there we go. That's really all I do in the morning. And then I'll, you know, if I'm wearing face makeup and stuff, I'll put that on top. But yeah, that's basically it. That's it. Really, really simple. So I hope that all of this has been helpful if you are looking for some products geared more towards sensitive skin, and or you're just trying to take some of the junk out of your skincare process. There's a lot of crap in a lot of products today. So that's not to say that these are perfect, but at least in my opinion, they're cleaner and just more gentle than a lot of the products that are on the market today. So hopefully this has been helpful, and I'll probably make a follow-up of some kind to this in the semi-near future. So thanks for watching. Bye.